What's going on, everybody? I'm not the guy who has them all. I'm not the guy who buys them all. I'm just the guy who gets the guys together to talk about America's favorite sneaker silhouette, the Nike Air Force One. I'm your host, Dark Skin Randy, and this is Force the Issue.
I got it.
Now, every week, we bring real ones to the table. Collectors, OGs, people who love to push the sneaker culture forward. And today, I got somebody special with me, my man, Steven, also known as Shoe Game and Fitteds. Steven, what's going on, boss?
What's up? What's up? What's up, man? Thanks for having me, man. It's a pleasure.
No doubt, no doubt. I see you doing your thing on IG. So, matter of fact, before we go anywhere, Steven, what we do on the show is we do this little thing called airtime, where I'm gonna give you 60 seconds to air it out and shout out anybody you need to shout out that helped you get to this point. So, Steven, 60 seconds on the clock. It's on you. Do your thing, baby.
All right, man. I just want to shout out, man, a couple of my people. My guy out in Santa Cruz, Rax. He the reason I got a bunch of these hats. I ain't gonna lie. He's the reason I got a bunch of these hats. So shout out to Rex. He owns a store out there called So Fresh Clothing. And then just shout out my boy Stretch. He has a blog called Sneakerheads. So if you need any upcoming releases, go to that page. Yeah, those are two right there, man.
All right, Sneakerheads. I'm gonna make sure I check that out and follow them and see what's going on that side because I always need all the info on anything that's an Air Force One. So I appreciate you plugging me in with that. So before we go any further, this is my first question I always like to ask my guests because I gotta see where you fell in love. So tell me, Steven, what made you fall in love with the Nike Air Force One? Put me on.
What made me fall in love is back in like I may have been maybe middle school. One of my boys, he's from Milwaukee, so he'll go every summer to Milwaukee, and then he'll come back. He'll be like, "Look, man, I got a fresh pair of Dookies on, because that's what they call them in Milwaukee. They call them Dookies." So I'm like, "Dookies, man, what is them?" I'm like, and I looked up because I live in California, so
Okay.
California Air Force Ones wasn't that big back then. Not until I'm gonna say the Nelly song came.
All right. All right.
So it was kind of hard to get them here unless, of course, you travel either Midwest or the East Coast and then bring them back. But other than that, it was hard to get them. So I was like, man, them was clean because they was not gonna lie, it's a very simple silhouette that you could wear with anything and everything.
That's a fact. That is a fact. There's an Air Force One for every situation in life.
Yeah, I even brought a pair because when I graduated high school, they told us we had to wear, of course, shirt and tie, slacks. I'm like, all right, but what shoes can we wear? Because I would, no lie, I wore a fresh pair of all white Air Force Ones my graduation
Come
day,
on.
ceremony and everything.
Come on, that's the move. That's the move. We did that regularly. That's the move. A crispy pair of whites that you don't even take out the box till you get to school. You hop out the car, you throw them joints on right there, especially for graduation. That's a mean look.
Yep.
So back then, I just want to tap in real quick, Ax. This is not the second question. This is just going off the first one though. But you was in the fitteds back then too, like in high school days when you was about to graduate. You was copping hats like that.
I started a little bit, but it was more after, now because I'm starting to work, so I'm able to get hats now because I'm getting money in my pocket regularly.
I feel you.
So,
I feel you.
so I was into them, but now it's been ever since I'm gonna say 2020. Nah, because I've actually had them, but now it's been way up here now with it. So,
Okay. All right, so let's jump into question two real quick. Is there any Air Force One collab that stands out for you in memory right now?
man, I'm not gonna say collab, but I'm gonna say a PE that
Okay.
I've had of my own that was a general release was the Rasheed Wallace's.
Mm.
And I had the blue pair. The blue
You had
pair with
the ball don't lie with
no,
the
no, no.
strap.
No, no. It
Oh,
was it was the ones before when they first released, I'm gonna say 2004. And it
okay.
was the all blue, high top, baby blue bottom with the baby blue
Oh,
fadeaway,
with
man.
the fadeaway on the side. Yeah. Okay. You cooking with that one. You cooking with
That's the
that one.
one. That's the one. I actually had that in high school too. I had that pair, and
Ooh.
I'm looking for it, and I can't find it. I
My
can't
man,
find
my man that was on, my man Reed B. Thorough, he's one of those, man. He had the ones with the ball don't lie on the back on the strap, the high top white one patent leather with the royal blue. Those things are mean. I'd never I was a fan of the low top sheets. All right, so Steve, a question two. Let's get into it. Let's figure out what you're doing with all your sneakers. Are you a wearer or are you a preserver? What you doing? Do you keep them dead stock or you break your sneakers out? What we doing?
I am a wearer.
Okay.
Now, what I do is I do wait to wear them.
Wait, all right, because that's the thing. Are you like you gotta? I don't. Let's try this. Let's do it this way. We do it 1 to 3 months, 3 to 6 months, 6 to 9 months. How far are we waiting? Because I'll tell you what I do, but I want to hear your answer first.
I'm gonna say maybe the max 3 months.
You gotta let everybody else get their fits off, dirty their joints
Man,
up first, right?
yeah, that's exactly how I do it. I wait, or sometimes if I go out of town, then I'll bring a new pair of shoes with me.
Come on. Ain't no other way to travel. Ain't no other way to travel. I got a dead stock, everything. So every time I travel, when I go on a resort, I bring something that I know New York streets ain't gonna treat right. You know what I'm saying? I don't want my bottoms, my icy bottoms getting too dirty. So I go on a resort somewhere on vacation, I'll bring something icy out.
Yeah,
I feel you on that.
if I'm going out of town, I, I'll break my 3 month thing and it's like, you know what? I could take these with me, break these out over here somewhere. So yeah.
That's the fact. Especially when they're like exclusive to like your area or something. If you got something that's
Mhm.
just like I got these Knicks joints. If I'm telling you, I end up someplace real soon. I'm gonna pull them out just on the strength to rep. You know what I'm saying? So I know that
Man,
vibe. I like to wait a couple months. I'm
yeah,
definitely a couple months, close to a year sometimes if I have to, because I don't want to be outside and everybody got on the same shoes as me.
that's a fact. That is a fact. That's why I got into because I got a buddy, he does the same thing, but he waits a year.
Yeah,
He waits a
yeah.
year before he wears the shoe. So he's like, I'ma just wait the whole time. I'm like, I can't wait.
Yeah, yo, once you get that outfit though, you get a. I'm assuming with you too, it's probably a hat. Once you get that hat, you like, it's go
Yeah,
time.
most of the time I got the hat already. So
Okay.
then it's like, all right, now I can finally pair this hat with something. Because there's a lot of hats behind me I haven't even worn yet either.
All right, Steven, question three. This is what I always ask everybody. I'm trying to figure out what's your holy grail. Do you own your holy grail yet, or are you still on the hunt for your holy grail? What's your holy grail when it comes to this Air Force thing?
When it comes to the Air Forces, my holy grail is the Rasheed Wallace. The blue pair though. I want the blue pair with the baby blue bottom. That is the one. Because
I think
I've
I
had
saw them online. They going for a pretty penny right now.
yeah, and I'm not paying that pretty penny. Nope. See when it comes to stuff, I'll pay resale, but I won't pay a crazy. I'll pay maybe $50 over.
Okay.
If I don't get it for retail, then that means it just wasn't for me to get it.
I respect that. I respect that. I wasn't like that at first. I finally got to a point where I'm saying if it's something I really, really, really want, the most I'll do, the most, is double.
Mm,
That's what I've come to that point. If it's double, if it's more than double a sneaker, I'm not doing it. And
yeah.
I'm not even comfortable doing double, but that has been my cutoff point now. I'm officially there. Once you double up on it, I'm like, nah, I'm straight. I'm out of there. But all right, so we got it. We made it through all the questions. We at this point. What I love to see, Steven, show these people what's on your podium. Let's get to your podium. I want to see what's on this list for you. So we'll start at bronze. Where we at with bronze? What we doing?
So bronze, I'm gonna go with the undefeated, the Dunk versus Air Force One.
Come on.
This was when this pack dropped. I had to get it because I'm a Warriors fan.
Okay.
So the blue and the gold with the white, it resembles Warriors, and you can wear a lot of Warriors hats with these, or you can actually wear it with this hat I have on now, because
Yeah.
this hat will go perfect with these shoes. So that was the main reason. And then I got this for resale, low resale at that too. But yeah, the colors of this shoe is my favorite. So it was like I had to get it. I had that.
Those
This
are one of those. Those are one of those shoes. I'm surprised they don't. They like you said, you probably got them at a good retail under retail price. I'm shocked that they don't sell at a higher price point because those shoes are amazing. I got those somewhere in here too. We that was my high school colors. So when we did
mm,
this trip, we did like a class reunion trip, and I pulled those suckers out to go with some jerseys and stuff from back in the day. So I already know I'm a big fan of those. So all right, that's what we have for bronze. So what we doing with silver?
and then silver, I'm gonna go with the Yard Runners 5.0, the Howard. Yeah,
Oh,
this is University of Howard. And if you see here, the coordinates, if you type in those coordinates, it will take you, it's Howard University. The coordinates of the coordinates on this shoe, it's Howard University.
okay. So this is my first time seeing these, and there's another yard runner for Virginia Tech, right?
Virginia
Those are the
Union,
first ones
Virginia
I've ever
Union.
seen.
They're Virginia Union. They're
Union, excuse
Virginia
me, pardon me.
Virginia Union. Yeah, it's a whole of the HBCU. They do
I didn't
all the
know.
HBCUs. Yeah,
I did not know that. I just thought it was the Virginia joints. Those are the only ones I've ever seen, and I couldn't get those. Those
yeah,
flew off the shelves. I couldn't get my hand.
yeah. I
So how
tried to
come
get
you had
those too.
those?
I found these on Union's website for $70.
Get out of here.
No lie. I was just because I work at night, so I'm just on the computer looking at stuff, and I was like, oh, and I went to the website and it said 70. I pulled the trigger right then and there.
Immediately. Immediately.
Right
Those
then
are
and there,
tough.
I pulled it, and it got the tumble leather. Like it's this shoe is ridiculous. And
Uh,
this is one of my it got the different color lace things. This one's blue and this side's red. And
okay.
it came with another pair of two sets of laces, which is a red pair and a blue pair for the school colors.
Ah. And that
Yeah.
midsole, that's like a sail color midsole, right? Okay. Yeah,
Yep.
I like those. I like those. I gotta go look those up. Those are tough.
Yep.
I ain't never seen those. All right.
I never seen them either until the night I paid for them. That was the first time because I only remember the Virginia Union one,
Yeah.
and I tried to get those, and them sold like hotcakes. I was like, man, so
All right. See, that's why I do the show though, because I like to see stuff I've never seen before. That's a new one for me. Once we done with this, I'm on StockX and Go. I'm trying to find those now. I need to see those. That's tough. All
yeah,
right. So what's
I,
up? Let's go. Let's go. Let's see what's happening in gold now, because you
gold.
shape the screens.
I'm gonna go the Kobe. This one right here. I'm gonna go with this one. This one is my legit favorite one, and no lie, this is the most comfortable Air Force One ever made.
That Protro, that
The
Potro sole and all of them, yeah, it's different. You feel like you go around with sponge.
it's only in this one. I think it's this
Nah,
one. The
it's in the
Barcelona ones. I think it's the Barcelona ones.
yep.
Not a lot of them got that insole.
It's the Barcelona, it's the Pau Gasol looking ones too that just came out. And I think if I'm not mistaken, the translucent snakeskin funny looking
Yeah,
ones. I think those two.
yeah.
Yeah, I got all yeah. Those are the ones you got in your hand. I don't have those. I didn't get my hands on those.
I got lucky enough to hit on sneakers when they dropped.
Those are crazy though. I'm not gonna lie. So in person, I mean, like first when I seen them online, I wasn't a fan. I didn't like the laces. Right in my head, I kept telling myself I don't like them. I don't like. But then when I seen them in person, I was like, damn, I messed up.
Do you know the story why these delaces?
Nah, put me on.
So when Kobe broke his hand, right? Kobe broke
Oh yeah,
his right hand. When he broke his right hand, he was in the gym.
it's
The
some
color
pajamas.
of the shoe is his shirt, is the shirt and the shorts. The
Yeah,
laces are the pajamas.
pajamas. I remember the picture. I do remember the picture. I remember seeing. I read the article. I didn't fully remember, but I do once you started talking about it. Yeah, yeah. I fronted on those. I'm so mad. Those are the one that I really have. That and the black pair with the logo on it. The 8,000
Oh,
made.
okay. Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
have those either. Those are the two I don't have right now. I'm gonna try to
I
grab
don't
those.
have that one, but I do have the white one too.
Yeah, yeah, I got the white ones. Those are the home color, the home
Yeah.
jersey. Those are fire.
I
Those are
actually
fire.
found those for $100.
That's yo, something about these Kobe's. They're not doing well in the streets. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I love them. I
Hey,
love when I
so
get
do I.
a
Hey,
pair
so
sale.
do I. I love it too. I love it too. Just keep them coming. Come on.
Exactly. Everybody else, they dad shoes. Don't worry about it. Let them go on sale. I'll come and clean up after.
Yep, I'm the
All
same.
right.
I'm the same way.
All right, Steven. So you just showed us your podium. And before we get out of here, I wanted you to do a little something special for the people watching. Since you're the man with all the fitteds, do me a favor. I want you to show people your podium sneakers and what fitteds you might want to wear with those sneakers. And we're gonna
Okay.
end it like that. That's cool.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I don't
All
mind.
right, let's see what you got over.
So with the bronze one, I would have, since if this one's a little, since it's blue and gold, I'm gonna go with this Indians.
Oh, I never even seen that. That's tough.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with this Indians with that, and then
Does it have any patches on the side? That's my
yeah,
thing. That's my thing. When hats got patches, that's when I get hyped. I
yeah.
like that.
So that's what I would have, or I would have paired it with a Warriors hat too, because I do got a Warriors hat. I definitely would have wore a Warriors hat with this one. Either or.
I love the Seattle
Either.
Mariners one you got on right there with it. That's fire too. That
Oh
gold on it.
yeah, yeah.
Uh,
I don't know if you can notice it. It's Ken Griffey there. So
okay,
yeah.
that's
So
tough.
that was the reason I'm wearing the hat, Ken Griffey, and then the side patch is Ken Griffey.
Ooh, I want that hat. That's fire.
Yeah, the side patch is Ken Griffey, and of course,
Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Of course. Of course. Yo, can I give you a funny story about those? Let me tell you something really funny about those, real quick. Out here, we got this spot called Jamaica Avenue in Queens.
Mhm.
I'm out there one day. This is years ago. That sneaker is sitting in the store. Sitting in the store. I walk in. I go, bro, you got 11? He was like, yeah, I got a few. Blah blah blah. I was like, all right. He gave me a price. I think it was like maybe $20 over, $30 over retail.
Mhm.
I was like, all right, cool. Give me a second. Left, did a little more shopping with my wife. Came back on my, all right, I'm gonna walk out now. Let's go grab him and leave. I got back to the store. He goes, nah, I'm done. They're gone. They sold out. Every one of them going. Yeah, yeah. That's just my luck. That's how it works. That's how it works for me.
Oh,
So I don't have those. I don't have those.
dang! I was lucky enough to hit online for those. So I was
That's
like,
how it works.
or did I get them in store? I don't remember honestly. Now I don't remember. I don't know if I got them online or in store.
It's a
But
great shoe though. It's a
yes,
great shoe.
because that was my favorite baseball player.
Okay.
That was my favorite baseball player. Other than Barry Bonds, Griffey was the one for me. That was the one.
Legend. Legend.
Even though I was an A's fan, Griffey was that guy.
Okay. All right. So
Griffey,
what we doing with
Griffey.
the silver shoe? What we
All
doing
right.
with the silver? What hat we
So of
rocking?
course we got this. You see the brown with a little bit of red. So I'm gonna go with this New Jersey Devils.
You
That's
found a
brown.
brown New Jersey Devils hat.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yo, what is happening? Where are you buying these hats? Look at that patch. That's
And
tough.
it's a few stores out your way too. I can put
Yeah,
you on to a few stores your way.
send me any links. I haven't listen. This is my
Uh,
thing lately. I fully like. I've been a paper planes guy ever since they dropped. I kind of stopped buying fitteds because all I do is buy paper planes fitteds when they come out and rotate them. Because I used
yeah.
to be like that. You know how it go. You buy a sneaker, you buy a fitted. But I guess out here we didn't have we don't got the mass selection now. I'm sure they do, but back when I was buying hats, we didn't have that many to pick from. So it kind of got tired. I got tired of buying the same looking hats. So, but now they got. I've never
Yeah,
seen some of the stuff you're showing.
the variety got ridiculous. It's
Yeah,
way out there. So yeah, I found this New Jersey Devils hat to
that's
go with
fire.
the yard runners. So that's silver, and then so we going since it's Kobe and with the Lakers colors, we're gonna go with a Los Angeles Dodgers
Oh,
purple.
that's a black brim.
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
of course it ties in with the
Yeah, with
laces,
the laces. I see
and
what you're
then the
doing here.
patch.
Patchwork is crazy.
Yeah, so that's what I would have. Those the hats I would have worn with the shoes. Those three.
All right. Yo, Steven, again. What is it? Shoe game and fitteds, right?
No,
That's the
it's shoe game fitted.
shoe game fitted. We don't worry
Yeah,
about
it's
it. Make sure it is
all one
correct.
word. All
It's
one
gonna be
word.
correct all on this episode because we're gonna make sure that people get to your page and see what's happening, especially for my hat collectors. This is where y'all need to be. Go tap in with Steven. Maybe he could, point you in the right direction of what you need. I might have to hit you for a hat or two. You might have to, you know what I mean? Send you an
Yeah,
uptown, you tell me what hat I can wear with it.
it's a few. I believe home game New York. I don't know exactly where New York that is, but it's in New York. That one, and I think exclusive fitted. That's another one.
I think exclusive is the one on the avenue. I know that one. I think I know that one.
Yeah, but home game New York is another one. I got a few hats from there. I just bought a Yankee hat from there last week. This one, this one right here.
Okay, let me see. Oh, that's burgundy on that?
Mm-hmm.
Burgundy and green.
With the side patch right there, yeah.
Yeah.
And then they got a pink UV.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yep. So I just got this one from home game. So it's a lot. It's a lot like how you trying to put together the Air Force community. There's actually a fitted community,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and
I've heard.
there's hats being released every weekend, just like shoes.
Yeah, that's the thing. When I started seeing people line up in front of the hat store, that's when I realized I was out the loop. Like I didn't know what was going on. I was like, why is people lined up in front of the hat
And
store?
I just found out it was that serious a couple years ago. I was just buying regular hats. I didn't know nothing about collections. Like, oh, they dropping this hat collection at this store. Like, I didn't know nothing about that. They'll put the hat together to be like at the album covers,
Yep.
all that stuff. I didn't know none of that until a couple years ago.
There's always some deep history in something. You know what I mean? That's the same way with these. I've been wearing these sneakers all my life, but I didn't even know the stories behind the majority of them. To be honest
Yeah,
with you, I just buy them because I
same.
like them. And then I bump into people who then start explaining things to me, like the backstory, something similar to what you did with the Kobe's, and the fact of him wearing the pajama pants and all that. Like sometimes I don't even be knowing this. I just buy the sneaker because I like it. But then
Yeah,
since I started talking with more people within the community, I'm starting to learn so much more about, like, again, today with the yard runners. I didn't even know there were other schools that did that. So now after this, I'm going to look up to see what other HBCUs actually gotten a pair before. So again, thank you to you for teaching me something new today. I
hey,
appreciate that.
hey, I don't mind. What I tell people, I'm like an almanac, bro. I know a lot of stuff when it comes either in shoes, especially sports. When it comes to sports, I'm like an almanac, bro. I could take you back to way back. You'd be like, damn, I didn't know that either, and be shocked. But
That's dope. That's dope. Well, yo, Steven, we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk more. You know what I mean? This episode, we gonna end the episode, but you know what I mean? Me and you gonna talk. I like your vibe, I like your energy, bro. You see
man,
me. Pause, no homo. I'll be in your DMs though. We'll be talking.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate this. I appreciate it, and
No doubt.
man,
No doubt.
like I was telling a few people, bro. I was like, man, I just got asked to be interviewed on a podcast, blah blah blah. They was like, what? For real? I was like, yeah, to talk about Air Force Ones, and I was like, And I told him, I was like, man, all I did was posted my Kobe Air Force Ones and bro reached out.
Yeah. I just got to see you got a passion. If you got a passion for the game, I want to talk to you. It's not about having the most sneakers. It ain't about having the most exclusive sneakers. I just want to know you love this shoe. If you love this shoe and you got a story to tell, I want to hear it. That's all it is. All right, Steven, that's your podium. We appreciate you coming on, showing us your podium. And the last question I got for you is, do you have another person that needs to be sitting in this seat? Who do you think that is in your personal circle?
I saw a couple of them. But it was I followed Dre the Shoe God.
Yeah. Dre big business. I don't know if he gonna mess with me yet, but Dre big business.
He's one that, because he also know the history.
Yeah.
Then there's this another guy. I can't think of his name. Shoot, that's the only one I could. And it's rare because you don't really see a lot of people that's in the Air Force Ones like that either. And I like it because then I get to, like you said, get to see different shoes we ain't never seen before.
Yeah. My man in France. Oh no, I gotta shout him out. My fault. Let me not leave him out because I told him we be talking on IG via Google Translate.
Mm-hmm.
He don't even speak English. Me and him just be going, but he got so many Air Forces. He has so many Air Forces, and we are Quentin, my man Quentin out in France. Quentin, salute to you out in France. I'm gonna make sure I tag your IG and all that, show you some love, because me and him be going back and forth talking about sneakers. He has an immaculate collection of Air Forces. It's amazing. But that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be a part of the community where we guys like us, we get to kick it and show each other what we got, just in case. Because like you just did, them yard runners, I'm on it. I'm searching for those. Those are fire.
I appreciate because they also did another collection. They did it with Air Maxes. I don't know if you saw the Air Max 95s.
Okay.
They did 3 schools. It was Spelman, Norfolk State, and it was Florida A&M.
Okay.
And they did Air Max 95s in their school colors. Just how they did the Air Force One. They I guess they've been around for a while. The people that they do the collab with.
Yeah, that's the thing with Air Force. They do so many collabs and it be so quiet. I don't know if you saw the Bodega ones that recently just came out with 22. I forgot the name of the brand, but they only released 22 pairs of the sneaker. 22 pairs of the sneaker. It released at 2:22 p.m. Eastern. Bro, I tell you, I'm in the app. 2:22 hit. It said 11. I clicked. As soon as I clicked 11, it said sold out. Immediately, like, but that's the game, right? That's the game. That's how it works. But again, Steven, I appreciate you coming on. And for those who are watching, don't forget hashtag FDIP. Show us your podium on Instagram, on TikTok, and let us check them out. We ain't here to tell you your sneakers are trash or anything. It's about what you believe. Show us what you got in your collection and what you rocking. And for always, like I always said, on Force the Issue, we're going to have one conversation about one silhouette. And I'm Dark Skin Randy, and I'm out of here. I'll see y'all next week. Peace.